And here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
If attacking the Bastion wasn't enough.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away in this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help.
So all of these creatures of the wild we've befriended so far help in this fight. So that's why it's really, they're not necessary, but they help to have, because these guys are really hard to take on the first time you fight them. I mean, you're usually quite overwhelmed because they're so incredibly fast.
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the Calamity. It was Caelondia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard. The Brushers, they moved in shadows, but the Calamity found them. The Conscience, we haven't lost everything, long as we have that. The Sanctuary, if we can build, we can rebuild. The Mercy, the windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. Think the gods are gonna help? Life wine's so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste.
I think that sounds cool. I don't know how to get the idol that I'm thinking of.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
I know that by getting that, it actually places it somewhere, but I'm not going to bother to find out where right now. Okay.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
Sorry, the map gets a little big. Get a little lost.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the Calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
So now we start fighting the Ura, and they're not... They can, in groups, be really deadly, but they're kind of a nice breath of relief.
At the
from
heart of the
something we've been
Calamity was
fighting.
a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. We wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kids go right now.
Yeah, it's mainly these guys are the real killers.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Man, sometimes those are so small I don't even
It
see
came from
them.
an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
So an Ura just came up with the idea for the Calamity to wipe out the Ura for good. It's a bit ironic. Kinda cool though.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
So I never noticed, but right there I almost just got assassinated. Put down in my sleep.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
What was it that caused them to use it? Damn it.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard. Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front.
Wasn't intending to actually do it that time.
For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off. First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. See ya. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already. Sometimes a single look says it all.
I don't know why I keep checking back here. I don't have any.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep. Now he can shoot that fang repeater all day long. Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
Just to spend a little bit. Pretty sure the store's inventory doesn't change now.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard. Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Now this is my favorite ranged weapon. But
It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time. The Ura
It's
found a way to keep the Calamity
extremely
from
deadly.
spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
and it will easily blow back up in your face if you use it on something that's way too close to you. Like that. Which I didn't intend to do.
They got their own
Just as an
security and
FYI.
everything. Pretty fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around.
One smack dead.
They've got these
On those guys.
conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
See, it's even strong enough to damage them, even though it's only a little bit.
Break enough of those
So it's not,
things
you know,
and
the end
Calamity
all.
rocks slink back into the ground. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid.
Damn it.
Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
I think these are the conductors Rux was talking about. Yeah, they must be. First I couldn't remember.
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. Most of the Ura's
Two of them
conductors
just
are
fall.
squared away in the middle of the hollow.
Oh, damn it. See, and that's a little more proof that not everything is dead in the wake of the Calamity Cannon.
Those Calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther. Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid.
I don't know
They
if you
underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
I don't know when you know that you need to destroy them, because I'm sure there's some that we've been
Yes,
able
I'll
to just
keep
pass
it caused
by.
the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Sure gives you something to think about. What's right, what's wrong.
Did the Ura really think
they
we
heroes
just
for-
turn around and walk away?
Are they heroes for trying to stop it, or are they the villains because they caused it?
Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Surely you can't be both. Or can you? Damn it, where the
It's
where am I
not
supposed
the
to be going?
time to get reckless.
Okay, so that's obviously wrong. Oh, I see.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more.
Damn it.
He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true. Fix that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?